Chase it down to the corner, into the roll, power play. Blazers, Bame on it, dishing. Sador holds, dishing, Barrow shot, deflection, score! Shea Van Olm, a 4-goal preseason. He'll deflect home the go-ahead goal. It's on the end of the roll, power play, and the Blazers have their first lead. Down on the play is the Giants' will subject. Blazers, Finney tried to center, in front, Van Olm, waits, off the goal post, rebound, scores! Blazers find another one in front. Van Olm and Levis go to work.
The Blazers turn it back around. Finney coming up ice, overskated, gets it over left side though. Quick shot, and that hits and scores. And just like that, the Blazers, 40 seconds into this game, have jumped out to a 1-0 lead.
They're chances. They're not just shots on goal. Those are scoring. Those are almost grade A.
As Van Olm from the slot, another grade A, and he makes good on this one. He scores to tie the game. Shea Van Olm, his 16th point of the season, just his 4th goal, but he ties at 1-1.
Minton trying to find it, sticked it free for a second. Zakreski being leaned on by Van Olm. Van Olm freed it up and scores! Shea Van Olm just stole that defenseman's lunch money and dunked it. I look back at the official thinking there might be a penalty coming as Van Olm tied up his man, and going down was Zakreski.
Puck fed up the boards and up for Furster. 2-on-1 chance. Trailing is Nolan. Furster for Nolan. Diving stop. Rebound. Score. And the Blazers, Shea Van Olm. And Van Olm perhaps shoving a dagger in with 5:29 to go. Some of the paratroopers starting to head out of the aircraft. So Van Olm averaging a point a game, picks up his 19th point. And Van Olm with his 6th of the season out in the slot. No chance for Matek on that.
Takes the pass, drops it to Harrison Brunick. Brunick again showing some offensive flair. In front center, score! Hey, SPO is not going to miss that chance. Not this time. Trying to knock it down. Brunick will popped ahead. Back to center ice. Van Olm toward the empty net. He'll put it away.
Van Olm with a step up the left side. Walks it at the circle. Pump fakes, cuts to the backhand, scores. Shea Van Olm with a great move to freeze Escott, and then a cut back to the backhand to open up the scoring for Kamloops.
Blazers pluck it off the wall. Van Olm to the empty nets, and that'll end it. Shea Van Olm with the empty net goal.
Blazers, Michael, good battle going on in front of the net. Blazers showing some determination there. Puck in behind the net, it's Keller. Jordan Keller trying to bank that puck inside of the goal, score! Shea Van Olm finds a gift. Side of the net, far post, puck came to him.
Shea Van Olm with it. He'll dump it in down the right wing boards, and they'll win the hybrid icing race. Puck played in front. Wrist shot, scores. Just like that, Shea Van Olm has tied this game at 2.
And again, right in the slot, nobody picking up the man.
Sends it down low, pass in front, goes into the skates of Ty Nash. Chiefs clear to the blue line. Lajoie knocked it down, but now escaping to center ice. Shea Van Olm, chance for the empty net, and he hits it. And the Spokane Chiefs going to wrap up this Central Division road trip with a big win here at Rogers Place.
Ekstrom coming in, snaps a shot, scores! Rasmus Ekstrom, 5-hole, and Spokane a 4-2 lead with 18:27 left.
Ekstrom with another shot, this time middle of the ice, high slot, and Ty Young, I think, has got multiple Chiefs skating through that crease.
Nearby Bear turned away as the puck carried out by Van Olm. Van Olm down the right side. Hemmerling knocks him down. Van Olm keeps it free. Van Olm turns, shoots, and scores! Shea Van Olm, a one-man gang. And Spokane has tied this game at 4 with 22.3 seconds left. Head for Mays. Mays going to skate it out. Gates through the neutral zone, cross the blue line. Mays comes in, makes a move. Backhander save, rebound, score! Shea Van Olm on the rebound. And Spokane with a 3-0 lead with 12:09 left to go in the second.
Left hash mark, tipped across for McIsaac. Got all the way through on the pass from Van Olm. Back out to the right point. Van Olm with a blast, and it's tipped in. They score. Throws a pass toward the net from the point. Paddled away. A stick save for G with 40 seconds left in the second period. Near corner, spun into the wall is Ekstrom. Skidded into the boards nearby. Was streaked. They throw it on a sharp angle. Karen, and into the net. It's 4-2.
The second, still 3-1 Spokane. Here comes Paraseconds, pass in the middle though, out of the reach of Strom. Back come the Chiefs the other way. Here's a breakaway for Shea Van Olm. Backhand scores! Great goal! And the Chiefs lead 4-1.
Breakaway, it is Van Olm that scores for Spokane. That's his 19th of the season. A magnificent pass from the Spokane line that sent Van Olm in alone.
Away by Connor Roulette. Roulette up the right wing to Catton. He gains center. He'll carry it in. Catton drops it off. Here's Van Olm, cuts in the middle. He shoots, scores! Shea Van Olm goes blocker side on Young, and the Chiefs regain the lead.
Great pass by Catton, and then Shea Van Olm in the slot delivers for Spokane. Mark that number 20 on the season, and it comes at 14-16. But
here comes Connor Roulette, the former Thunderbird down. Could have a 2-on-1. Roulette, a great shot. Save made. Rebound, they score! Shea Van Olm got it on the rebound.
Save made by Kelsey. Good pass through the seam there by Van Olm. Comes over to Van Olm, left circle out front. Backhander, Johnson scores! Shea Van Olm on the backhand. And Spokane with a 1-0 lead with 15:46 left to go. Led up the wall, making a move into the circle. Trying to get free, gets a backhander off. Puck out front, score! Shea Van Olm muscling his way to the net. And the Chiefs a 2-0 lead with 2:50 left in the period.
Yeah, Shea Van Olm there. All three Chiefs in front. Roulette doing the dirty work to get that puck going, and while not clearing bodies, too many Chiefs standing still without much resistance, and Van Olm finishes it up and goes up top with it.
Puck in the high slot. Catton now left point. Drops it off. Leighton Feist to backdoor feed, and a one-timer scores. What a pass by Leighton Feist from the blue line. He finds Shea Van Olm in the right circle, and Spokane takes a 5-3 lead.